We have the tab which is called Quick Tools. Here we can see all of the treatment plan options on the upper and lower jaw. We can see the buttons that would show us 1, 2, or 3 models at a time. We will have the save and export buttons, which we'll talk about them later. We will have the transparency animation, which shows us the root canals in transparency. Now, as you can look at these teeth here, number 2, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 3, you will have an animation of transparency which will show us the root canals. We can stop that transparency animation. We can zoom in, zoom out using the zoom button. We can change the gum transparency, maximum, minimum transparency. We can add a face. We can press on the left button of the mouse and rotate in any direction if it's a male or a female. We can show them how it really looks. Closed mouth. We can show smile line, profile of the current situation and with the treatment plan as well. Going back to just the model. We can show a mirror mode. Sometimes the patient gets mixed up with the sides, so we can press this button here which is mirror mode, and it will change the sides. Okay, sorry. This is the mirror mode. You can see now, changing side from side to side. The 2/3D, if we press on that, we will get the two-dimensional representation on which we are very much used to work as dentists. And we can do the treatment plan here, modify the treatment plan. Like, for an example, if we would like to place an implant in number 12 area, we will go up here, left click on the mouse. We'll see all of the options shown here. No tooth, crown, tooth prep, implant, core, denture, crown. Let's go for the implant. We see an implant with a crown already based here, and we will see it also in the 3D model immediately. It will take anything we do on the 2D scale will take immediately effect on the 3D scale. Okay, we can close that for now. Display options. On the display option, we can change the way we look at these models. Either it's with a male or a female representation. Just the models closed. Models open. Skull. Side by side. Straight teeth. Or like that. We can also do a gummy smile that would separate into two models, and we can toggle gummy smile yes or no on the right model, if you can see. Okay. Go back to one model. So with the display option, we have all of these buttons, windows here on the left. For example, if we want to add more realism, we can tick the tongue window here, which will add the tongue for really a realistic, more realistic representation. It's especially important when we're dealing with the lower partial dentures or full dentures. The treatment window, as we showed before, gives us all of these buttons here. If they don't appear automatically, you should press the F3 key and they will appear. So toggle F3, no buttons, press the F3, the buttons will show. For example, if we put the cursor here and we press the diastema button, it will open a diastema. And again, pressing the regular tooth will bring it back to normal. On this window, the treatment window, we can see on the left side we have the denture option for the clasps to be no clasp, mesial approach clasp, distal approach clasp, and mesio-distal approach clasp. Or if we tick this window here, we will use a tooth color clasp when we have a denture representation. If we press the ball attachments, we will have a ball attachment denture. Going to the denture material here, we can toggle between synthetic, like acrylic, or metal. From tooth to tooth, so meaning from which tooth to which tooth we should extend the denture. Crowns, options, and crown materials: synthetic, ceramic, non-precious, gold, and the facing material: synthetic, ceramic, or none. We can go now and show the recession and mobility. Let's go to the quick tools and show only the models, and the cursor is already on tooth number 11. So going to the recession display here, we can go and show recession by grade 1, 2, 3, so on. Let's go to tooth number 21, click the number 21 tooth, the cursor will move here, and again recession. We can also show the patient, if we turn around a bit this model, click on that tooth, we go to the mobility animation, press the mobility animation and start sliding to the right. Let's go to mobility grade 3. Just place the mouse cursor without pressing any button and it will show us an animation of mobility by grade. If we will slide left the mobility grade, it will go back to mobility 1. We will see it's a less serious mobility scale. So this is the mobility animation. We can show an animation or a representation of an inlay or a filling, for example. We chose tooth number 4, 6 now with a cursor. And we can choose, let's do for example a gold filling, MOD B surfaces, and there we have it there. We can change it to be amalgam, and it will turn to amalgam. We can zoom in to really show the patient how it looks. Now, adjusting the model's distance. Going to the General tab here, we can either open a file, an existing treatment plan that we have saved before, or we can export the treatment plan and to the following options. Either to save to the computer, save selected treatments, not all of them, only ones that you would like, export to management software, that's waiting for the management software to be available, and the save to Dentalmaster TV. This option gives us a very interesting option. If we place the patient name here and the last name here and the email address, pressing accept will send automatically the treatment plans to the patient's email. It's a very strong medical legal tool as well. If we press the print button, it will give us the animations that we'd like to print and then just print them. And this is another short tutorial of the Dentalmaster.